I'm a trainer with Radicals. Let me know you are able to see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so I just prepared one demo class to present to you regarding, first I'm going to take around 5 to 10 minutes of time to give you just a demo for, what we're going to see and what is customer service. And next presentation, I'm going to take another 10 more minutes for, presenting about Power Platform. So please let me know which one I go first, like Power Platform or customer service, so
Power
that I
Platform.
can, take up that.
You can go with the Power Platform.
Okay, I can go with Power Platform, right? Just give me a second. Please just let me know once you're able to see.
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. So initially, I'm just going to explain about how much the course duration. I planned for course duration for 36 hours, and I'm planning for take a demo for to just showcase my experience and my content regarding what I have been for and gone through for this 9 years with professional experience. I'm currently working with Microsoft as a technical lead for Azure Identity and Security team, and I'm handling around 30 engineers under me. And currently, previous work experience with Microsoft on below technologies. I worked with Dynamics 365, Power Platform, Power Automate, Power Apps, Power Virtual Agents, and I worked at my Cognizant as well with my previous experience with robotic process automation and intelligent automation and technology sector. Uh, um just to give you a brief about this is my profile. Uh, for Power Platform, why it is important currently? Because it is artificial intelligence included in it, and currently the market is going upfront with artificial intelligence. So, what we are looking with Power Platform and why Power Apps and how Power Automate helps in day-to-day life to reduce the redundancy of works from manual works and so many development experience we has low code development platforms. Just Let me explain about to the core of why Power Platform is very important nowadays. So generally, our environment used to create web or mobile application easily by mostly configurations, drop up and drops, right? So when we are going to create a project, for example, you want to implement an app or you are going to create a application, mobile application or some other application for some service industry. So what you're going to do with it? First, you need some platform to develop that, right? So for platform, what kind of platform you're going to select? So for example, generally we have two core platforms. One is low code development platforms and another one is traditional development methods where we used to code for Java and using some other languages to develop a code. And what is the benefit of low code development platforms? So low code development platforms, you're going to create a flow chart. For example, when we develop something, we create something, what is the pattern of creation? First, we used to plan something and we are going to, create a models of it. And after implementation of the models, then development of models, then deploying the models. So this is how the software pattern works. This is how we work with the software. How these platforms plays a role, plays a main picture over there. When we are having low code knowledge, for example, I am not fully 100% with code, but I wanted to develop something. If you are having these kind of interest, so you can go with low code platforms, which is already inbuilt code within that platform, where you are going to just drag and drop the technology related flow chart based on your design and implementation of the work or project you're going to submit, which you plan and you implement by using the connectors and inbuilt technologies within that. Whatever, even if Power Apps, we have inbuilt app tools. When you're using Power Automate, we are having connectors. So these kind of model methodology which we can just drag and drop, and you're going to deliver it to your service industries or your customers. So how the success rate is very high, very short time to develop something, and also it has new innovations, innovative culture, and it has too much of business relevance. So traditional developments also working out where it is the programming, computer programming, where you are writing a code from the scratch. Sometimes the code modules or somewhere some mistakes happens, again you need to start it from the scratch. So these kind of years and years they were using this. So it has high tension, high constantly it will have a change. So the changes are all not based on the components. The components has to be remodified and re-implement and retest, then redeploy. So all these actions has to perform if you're going to develop from traditional method. But when you're trying to go with the low code development platforms, we can just replace that particular place where you need to change something innovative. Automatically the change also will happen easily. So this is what the low code development, which will definitely give you a high beneficial. So that is really a now trend is Power Platform, which is presenting from Microsoft. So Microsoft Power Platform, definitely it is a low code platform that spans Office 365, Azure, Dynamics 365, and many standalone applications. So we can innovate from anywhere. So we can unlocks the value from everywhere, which means you can develop it from anywhere. It does not mean that you need to go there and you need to self deploy on particular server or somewhere. You need to buy something and deploy something like that. You need to, it is not that way of development. It is having combination of like business analytics, application development, project process automation, intelligent virtual agents, all the process combination which is giving you as a Power Platform. So particularly now we took the topic as Power Apps and Power Automate in specific. All the topics were inbuilt. Like, when you're going to create an app, you need to showcase us some, stats out of it. So for showcasing stats, you need Power BI, and you need to develop an app. You need Power Apps to do some automation within an app, like doing some, sending an email or calling some action, some other action which needs to be performed within automatic purpose. You can use inbuilt within Power Apps, Power Automate. When you wanted to have a live chat as a functionality or feature with your app, you can inbuilt your Power Virtual Agents. So these are all cumulative, services which it is delivering from the Power Platform. One is data connectors, portals, and AI Builder, common data service. These are all the backends which is helping you to save the data and store the data. So why Power Platform we are choosing? It has time, resources, cost, data, maintenance. All this comes in our hand. So we are choosing a Power Platform. How it works? You're having CDS as a backend. Backend means when you're developing something, generally we have some database or SQL. We are having some storing platform, right? For that, instead we are here using common data service. And where we are using automate, do something repetition of data, we are using automate. And act as the we are using Power as a user interface. User interface means what user is accessible with. Power Apps only they will download and they will work with an app. So that is kind of an user interface. So analyze and giving data skills and all, which is presented by the Power BI. So all together, you're getting a Power Platform. So what are all the apps you can build? Power Apps, you can build connectors. Yes, obviously you can build an app, and it has with common data service. Power Apps model, we have two types of Power Apps, right? One is Canvas app, one is model driven app. One is model driven, it has been already designed and you cannot have a specific external connectors. Already inbuilt connectors are there, and common data service is available for you. Power Portals, which is not having any connectors, but common data service is there. Generally, for all for all client available with Power Platform, by default you will get common data service as a default one when you purchase something. AI Builder and Power BI. Obviously, AI Builder there is no connectors, and for Power BI, yes, they're giving you the connectors along with it for the when you try to free trial app, right? I will just showcase you once we start our classes. Okay. And why external and internal data? What is external internal? Why external data connectors? External data connectors, which is service provided by entire from, for example, I wanted to connect with my email and I wanted to connect with my storage OneDrive, or I wanted to connect with some other, services like I want to connect with chat, I want to connect with Bing, I want to connect with um, what is it, Chrome, anywhere. Those are all will be available with the connectors which is provided by the different service providers from the different source, and you are connected from your Power Automate. For example, when built-in connectivity, for example, 350 and plus cloud services, which is available with Power Platform, and you can connect the services, databases, APIs, etc., etc. Seamless hybrid connectivity to on-premises systems, and you can connect on premises as well using a data gateway, which is the option also available in Power Platform, which you don't think that oh my god, if I'm not able to connect with my personal personal servers and all, it is no issues. We can connect via gateway with that as well. Develop and register custom connectors as a building block for citizen developers, and connect data source by using multiple data sources in a single application. That is what the main benefit for this Power Platform. And what is Power Apps? Just give you a brief about Power Apps. You are connecting existing systems and data sources using an app. Building apps, forms, workflows without writing any code. You don't need to have a coding knowledge for developing an app. You don't need to have any specific extra technical or coding skills to develop an app, which is already inbuilt as a components, and it will give you easy user design from our side. Like publish apps instantly for web and mobile. You can immediately whatever that you're creating and you're publishing, and you can deploy it for your use. And it is available for web and mobile both. What is Power Automate? An enterprise software service for business users to work smarter by automating the process. Automating the repetitive process and scheduling. For example, you need to send something on particular time. For example, every day I want to get a reminder on 10 a.m. to drink some water. Just give you an idea. Every a.m. 10 a.m. morning, I am just setting my building a Power Apps based on just send an email reminder or phone message notification just to drink a water. So that will give you every time. You don't need to do some coding and all, just giving one activity which can do this process. So you're getting notifications, synchronizing the files and organizing some data, and automate the approvals. So those kind of you need to send some approvals for 100 members or some DL. You can use this Power Automate to automate some information based on your requirement, and you can send it to your distribution list. So that is also available. So this is what Power Automate works. Thank you for Power Automate. So you have any queries?
Are we going to cover custom connector also?
Yes, custom connector also I'm going to cover. I'm going to cover what is Power Apps, what is Power Automate, and how Power Apps, what are all the features we are having, and what are all the technologies we are using, and what are all the connectors that we use by default, and what we purchase, what is available, and how we need to use it. And I'm going to connect, give you with how we're going to connect with the data gateway and how we use data gateway. Also, I'm going to cover how we use custom connectors, how we create custom connectors, how we implement custom connectors as well.
and the premium connectors as well.
Yes, premium connectors as well.
And what about the Power App environment? How the Power App environment will work?
So the thing is, we are going to sign in for a trial for implementing the tasks and works which I'm going to give you on weekly basis, and whatever that week I'm taking. For example, weekly 5 hours I'm going to take per day per hour. Okay, for 5 days, what I have covered with those 5 topics, and those needs to be implemented on that weekend from your side. The tasks I'm going to give you, those tasks need to be complete on next class, like next week Monday class. So those tasks which I'm going to give you based on the classes which I have taken, and those tasks will be implemented on the particular Power App free trial which you're going to log in, which you can implement all the things. I will talk with the HR related to that, how you're going to get the ID on that. Then I'll get you that.
Okay.
So sorry, sir, I'm just repeating. Is it the Power Pages? Is that the Power Pages is going to cover, especially the Power API, the API connection,
Yes, API is also involved in this.
and the liquid forms, multi-step forms.
Actually hearing you as echoing voice. I'm not able to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, you are
Better?
talking about Power
Hello?
Apps portals, right?
Hello?
You're talking about Power Apps portals.
Yeah, Power Apps, Power Pages, multi-step forms.
That all will covers under the Power Apps itself.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And the validation side, like is there any? Would it be
Yeah,
possible?
custom connectors, once you connect, we will validate the connection. Then we will check whether it is getting connected. All these validation parts are also connected.
Yeah, I know the API is a new concept, so if you could cover that API, means API connection to the database, that would be great.
But this said complete overview, right? It means it will again take another 10 hours. Is that fine? Means I will talk with the HR.
Yeah, whatever is easy.
Let me talk with HR on this web API part.
Mhm.
You're talking about Power Automate web APIs, right?
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know the exact name because
Yes,
I have seen it.
so many are there because we have plenty of things which we can do with Power Apps and Power Automate. So whatever that you have shared me over that chat on those screenshots with the overview, which all be connected, which all will be connected.
Okay, that I got it, from online basically because,
Okay.
yeah, Power Pages to
Okay, you want
database
Power Pages
connection.
specifically, right? Okay, I will cover that. No problem.
Yeah, maybe like a one section of with Power
Sure,
Pages.
definitely, I will.
Okay, perfect.
So can I go through with Dynamics 365 now? We can just take a look.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, great.
I have some question in
Yeah,
Power.
yeah, sorry. Yes, you can.
And what type of function we are going to cover? Some advanced function like clear,
I will
collect,
do one
patch.
thing, Avinash. Today I just came for demo. I
Mhm.
prepared a timetable with content which we are going to cover. It is
I got the syllabus and I checked in that syllabus. There are no what type of function we are going to cover.
yes.
That topic is not there.
Okay. So the syllabus which you have got is Give me a second. This is the one, I think. Okay, you wanted to you wanted to take types of functions as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I've added it. Okay, that will be one class only.
Okay. And what will be the sequence? We are going to cover all these three tools simultaneously or one by one.
It will be like I'll tell you. So first we will be taking Power Apps, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we will be going with Power Automate, then Power BI. So how I will be taking it? No, Power Apps, Power Automate, we will give more priority, and for Power Apps, I will take around 16 hours. Like it will go through more or less 3 weeks. Okay, and the 2 weeks which I'm going to cover Power Automate, a per day 1 hour class, and every weekend I will be giving you a task, and the sequences. See, I'll tell you one thing. I need to cover all this within 5 weeks. After 2 weeks, I will take for combining all this tools, sequence, and everything combined one app we are going to create. See, it is all about combined activities. It is not nothing that we are going to learn Power Apps alone, Power Automate alone, and Power BI alone. It is like when you're going to create an app, you need to connect with Power Automate to automate some actions.
Yes,
For
yes.
that, I will definitely cover Power Automate. So it will be coming in that sequence only.
Okay. Yeah.
Last
Okay.
2 weeks, I will take completely, entirely combining both, and we are creating something new for daily basis. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to confirm, so we'll cover both Canvas app and model-driven app.
Yes, both Canvas and model driven.
Okay.
Got it, Prenu?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you wanted to?
No, I just want to check the syllabus.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Prenu.
Are you going to show the D365 as well?
Yes. I'm going to show the D365 customer service now.
Mm-hmm.
So let me share my screen. Are you able to see?
Noted.
Let me know once you are.
Yes, I can now.
Okay, so Dynamics 365 customer service, which is like, it's like huge. I can say it is an ocean. Dynamics 365 generally, it is works with many multiple areas wherein we cover sales, services, and marketing, and when we have customer service, and also we have field service, project service, and we have customizations and projects. Everything, it's all together, combined. Cumulatively, we have CRM, which is called, we used to connect with customer relationship management. So these will be covered, as I already covered my experience. So what is good with customer service? What we are looking for, good customer services relates to you and your employees provide before, during, and after a purchase. Whatever that you're getting, you're placing an order, and after placing an order, it goes to a billing team, it goes to a queue, and after the queuing service is completed, after it goes to a billing, and you're paying money, and it is getting registered as an invoice, and the invoice is processing. And based on this, all together, how you're purchasing, how you're progressing, how you're getting things done, and with a proper structured manner. For example, it is how you interact with your customer. Improving your customer service skills led to greater customer satisfaction and more enjoyable experience for them. Although it can take extra resources and time and money, good customer service leads to satisfaction. Good customer services can help you to grow business and prosper. what's possible using customer services in Dynamics 365. Delivering an exceptional customer services means empowering your service team with everything they need to deliver an experience that will deepen customer loyalty. In this presentation, we will examine the expanded capabilities and benefits that utilizing service by Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM, which can bring your business. What are all the service management that we cover? Cases, as I mentioned, every orders that you're placing with the product or whatever service, it may be products, it may be anything, any call, any services, it may be, that will be uh, registered on every records we call as cases, and it will connect to a queuing process, and then contract, then service level agreement. You will make a contract and you will make a SLA for that, then entitlement, then you will article, then product. This is how service management, these are all the service management entities. So two are there. One is service management, one is service scheduling. So how we work with service schedule. Entities belongs to service scheduling or resources, resource group, work hours, services. So resources subsist of people, locations, equipment required for the specific service. Resource group is an association of the resources of same skills. Work hours. You can use work hours to set up availability to the user. And these are the services that you offer to clients that they require one or more resources. This is how you look like, customer service hub, which looks from the Dynamics. You can see the active cases and resolved cases based on some structured record wise, dashboard within a one tier model. Like you will get everything on your one tier, wherein we can see active cases, we can see resolved cases, we can see draft emails, you can see my activities. This is not only with the product, it can be applicable to anywhere. For example, I'm working from customer service area, right? For example, I'm a support engineer. I works for one product. For example, Microsoft, I'm working for Office 365 product as a support engineer. I'm going to get cases from the customers daily basis. What are all the cases? Some issue when customer buy a product as a CD or something like Windows operating system, something from Microsoft, and they are implementing. They are facing some issues, and they are creating a troubleshooting ticket with specifying some issues they are capturing, and the issue which will be captured, which will be connected to our customer service from our Microsoft. And when we try to get that case details, it will be articulated like this. You will be getting the active cases, what are all the resolved cases and draft cases, and what are all the activities that you have done, whether you have connected, you resolve the issue, or you're pending. So these kind of data also we can use CRM. So in specifically for customer service, this is how it works. For customer service, we will be connecting to the customer, that will be entitled as a case, and that will be taken up, and that will be going to the status of resolved or ongoing. We can segregate that with the data with a presented dashboard manner. That is how it works. That is specifically for customer service. When you're going to services, no, that will be I mentioned. Then you're going for marketing, that is different aspect, how you market your products. So conclusion, giving excellent customer service leads to happy customer. Unhappy customers are not good candidates for repeat business, and more importantly, they are like to become detractors. Giving good customer service involves having well-defined business process. So excellent information and consistent, repeatable approach. I would suggest it is essential for every business ensure their customers become fans or promoters rather than detractors. So all about customer service, this is how it looks like, and more things to learn, because it's not small thing that I can cover it in a single PPT. So anyway, for customer service, this module is for any company concerned with after sales service. After sales, what we will do. For example, I am selling a product from Microsoft, something I'm selling. For example, I'm selling Power Platform. They are getting Power Platform. they are facing some bug or issue. What we'll do after sales, what are all the activities have been concerned or filed or reported, that will be tracked under customer service. Definitely, without proper service, any industry, if you take manufacturing car industry, car sale industry, after manufacturing, after delivering to customer, the process never ends. Only the customer service fulfill the complete process of sales, how the product say, working, how potentially the product is reaching the customer. Everything is more, everything is based on the customer service. Built-in intelligence deliver faster, more personalized service and adds value to the every interaction, even on one go. Customer service module empowers you to engage with customers on any channel or device, make it easy for agents to meet rising customer expectation, make it easy for agents to take the right action every time using intelligent processes. Continuously improve while reducing the cost to serve, using the data and intelligence to transform how you provide your services to customer. Drive innovation with an application that's not easy to tailor, extend, and connect to other applications and services that your company already uses. And this is a project service. Just give you a note. The project service is project management teams. It is accelerate your growth by optimizing the project management, profitability of ongoing projects, and how managing projects with confidence, optimizing your resources to build a project, forecast project profitability, increase productivity, innovate with the modern and adaptable platform. If you say sales, one category, service, one category, and the development, one category, all together it is CR. I would say everywhere we can implement this. And you see field service means, for example, you're having built-in intelligence. It will help you to resolve your service issues as before they occur, reduce operational cost and deliver positive on-site experiences, increases your operational efficiency with IoT, nothing but internet of things. So enhance your service experience by proactively detecting, troubleshooting, and resolving issues so technicians is only dispatched when necessary. Automate and improve scheduling to dispatch and write technicians and get most value out of your resources. Empower technicians with 360-degree view of your customers and real-time guidance to improve resolution time and earn customer trust. Troubleshoot your issues in context and enable technicians with hands-free video calling and mixed reality annotations on Microsoft HoloLens. Provide customers with self-service portals, proactive updates, technician tracking to ensure positive experience to every step. So field service is very important in these roles. So I have many job opportunities on roles are opening with this, and in market, it is how the product line ERP is leading nowadays, right? It is announced by Microsoft in July 2016 and released on November 1, 2016. Now it is in peak. And the future of Dynamics 365 for next to 5 to 10 years will be definitely digital transformation will be there, Dynamics functionality, and it will give you the best solution ever. And competitors, definitely we have ERP, SAP is there, and SysPro is there, Infosys Line is there, so SiteLine is there, Cloud Suite is there. So many competitors are there, but we are having reviewers which voted as best of overall alternatives we are servicing to the market. And certifications also available under this topic, and I have the link with it. And you have facts also, which is related to this mixed reality guides. Thank you. Just for demo. So Prino, you have any queries or any same thing?
Sorry, yeah. The D365 means again, I'm looking for how to do the dashboards, reporting.
Yes, same. See, I'll tell you one thing: how to do a dashboard with based on the data available with you, records available with you. How we are going to segregate that? How we connecting to that data, and how we are playing with the data, and how segregating the data, and how we connect and how we get the data. The views are matters, right? I want to view something on based on, for example, you are having a table where you have based on customer number view, customer name view, or service they have taken, what services they have taken based on services view. So it depends on views how we are creating. So
Yeah, and from Power Platform, the web roles. Um, and one thing more about D365. Yeah, RBAC configurations. You going to cover the role-based access control as well?
okay, role based access control on.
And the case management portal, when users, they're all like they're coming by Active Directory. How do you give the permission to different groups? For example, say if it's a workshop or if it's a department, users are like
Okay,
a
but
different levels
it
of
is
users.
purely on, when you are Microsoft 365 Defender related, I think.
So, no, it's RBAC is purely like in D365, the case
Yeah,
management
yeah.
portal. You can,
That is what Microsoft, I was saying D365. Uh, role based access. Okay, let me check that this covers this topic. Yes, I can.
yeah, because when we release something,
See,
we
the
need to,
thing is, when we are creating something that will
yeah.
be connected to the roles. Okay.
Oh,
For
yeah, true.
example, I'm going to create a organization, for example, hospital, for no,
Oh,
for school. If you take school as example, okay.
oh,
I'm going to create a school organization in my CRM. So what are all the models that we take for the school? For one first model, we will take for the staffs. Second model we will take for the students, and third model we will take for the what are all the other functionalities, like external staffs or external students, or some more models are there. In under that models we have many roles are available. For example, when you take staffs, we have HOD, and we have principal, we have staffs, we have lecturers, we have many servants, or we have uh, many staffs are available. And in this students category, we have different class students, we have different study different year students. So we have many roles. Based on each role we are going to give control permission. So if I'm a student, I can only access the data, what are all the today program, what are all the study materials, like that. When we are going beyond that, like lecturer or staff, what we are going to access is students acts as a attendance report, and students what kind of report based on students, that will be cumulatively we can access this as a uh, lecturer level role. And beyond that we are having a HOD, which has system administrator role. System administrator role purely based on complete access, right? Complete access entire organization. So these kind of different set of roles are available, where we can give just only one roles to each person, which we can understand this person can have this much of level of access:
yeah.
basic level access, mid level access, organization level access, entire
There is,
system level
I
access.
believe something like a table is there, and plus, when you mentioned about the data, I know for the databases normally we do the data normalization and the data modeling.
Yes.
In D365, is there any special tool to get that data modeling ERD diagrams out?
So those things we can do it. I think with data modeling, we don't have integrated tool, but we can do it with Dynamics 365 as a trial with trial license, right? We can log in and we can do all this kind of test dashboard creation and test record creations. Everything we can play with that.
Okay, so yeah, how do we get the environment? We need to provide our card and get the trial environment for the classes.
So that is actually I will talk to HR on that.
Mm-hmm.
Your query, and I will arrange one login for, or else you can log in with your trial account. For that will be available for you 30 days free for logging in, so that
Mhm.
we can do all our testings, whatever things that we are learning day to day. End of the classes, I think we don't need to purchase any specific license for that. Or else, if you need any Dynamics license, which I can talk to HR on that basis. Okay.
Are you going to provide any learning environment or?
Yes, I will be providing learning environment, which is for Power Platform. It is done, but for Dynamics, which I need to check with HR because they are having any package. They have any pre-planned package which they have bought, and every students have their own logins to do their,
What?
work.
Okay.
I will check that and let you know.
Okay, yeah. I would like to get like, proper, like a functional consultant job. So, in-depth knowledge of D365 definitely I need. The peripheral knowledge, like, but
Definitely, reading knowledge which not much help you until certain point. After that,
mm,
we need to. That's what I was even planning for every week. End of the week classes, we will definitely have one task. Without
okay.
task development, without giving you a project development kind of stuff with end of the study, which is not fulfilled. Because when you develop something, you will get to know more things rather
Yeah.
than doing something orally. So
Is
I
that
believe
more? Is it this D365 is a model-driven app? It is it?
actually we have many. It's like model driven only, but
Mm,
we have, it's kind of service hubs. Okay, it's
okay.
like D365 customer view dashboard is service hub where we can
Yeah. Yeah.
have everything in a one place. It's kind of hub. We used to call
Yeah,
hub.
because I
For
have
cloud
seen the
platform, it is
D365
model driven.
with model-driven app. That means it's combinable. Means like I can embed a model-driven app on this customer service hub.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Yeah, those kind of things really new to me. So if you could show
Yes.
us, means that would be great.
Everything you see, it is interconnected, interrelated. Even
Mm-hmm.
you can call Power Automate from D365. You can create a, it is like everything we can call something somewhere, so that everything is inbuilt. So yes, we can under Dynamics everything comes apart.
Yeah, I have seen like a Canvas app. People are submitting like online
Yeah.
forms and using a
Yes.
flow that's pushing back to D365
Yes.
database backend.
Flow is nothing but Power Automate. Now they have
Yeah,
changed
Power
the name
Automate.
as
Yeah.
Power Automate.
Yeah, from SharePoint to D365. Yeah. So that's why I thought I'll study in detail because the theoretical or the peripheral knowledge I'll get, but my aim is to get in-depth knowledge like from a real professional D365 functional consultant. That's what I'm looking for.
Sure, no problem. We will take a look on it.
Okay. Are you going to take this in parallel, like a power platform, one power class, and then
No, no, no,
D365?
no. That is not possible, right? So because Power Platform, which is going as per HR's intimation to me, he spoke to you first. Power Platform is the one which we are going to deliver first. Power
Mhm.
Platform, because another person also joins in with the session. So once we complete the Power Platform, we will be looking for the Dynamics 365. Okay, great, great. Thank you so much for being, patient on this session. And please provide me your feedback about my session. That gives me more, give you more precise data and do better as well. Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, catch you later. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day. Thank you.